Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Edith Zanjia Ulfa. I'm from class TVIE. I want to explain to you about communicative language teaching or CLT. CLT is an approach to language teaching that emphasizes interaction as both as means and the ultimate goal of study. Language learner in environment utilizing CLT technique learn and practice the target language through the interaction with one another and the instructor. The study of authentic text thus written in the target language for purpose other than language learning, and through the use of the language both in class and outside the class. Learner converse about personal experience with partner and instructor teach topic outside of the realm of traditional grammar in order to promote language skill in all types of situations. This method also claims to encourage learners to incorporate their personal experience into their language learning environment and to focus on the learning experience in addition to the learning of target language. According to CLT, the goal of language education is the ability to communicate in the target language. This is in contrast to previous view in which grammatical competence was commonly given up top priority. CLT also focuses on the teacher being a facilitator rather than an instructor. Furthermore, the approach is a non-methodical system that does not use a textbook series to teach the target language. Furthermore, the approach is non-methodical system that does not use textbook series to teach the target language, but rather work on developing sound, oral or verbal skill prior to reading and writing. CLT teachers choose classroom activities based on what they believe is going to be the most effective for students developing communicative ability in the target language. Oral activities are popular among CLT teachers as opposed to grammar drill or reading and writing activities because they include active conversation and creative unpredicted response from their students. Activities vary based on the level of language class they are being used in. They promote collaboration, fluency, and comfort in the TL. There are some activities explained are commonly used in CLT classroom. I will explain for you some activities are commonly used in CLT classroom. First, or number one, role play. Role play is an oral activity used done in pairs, where its main goal to develop student communicative ability in a certain setting. For example, first, the instructor set the scan, where is conversation taking place. For example, in a cafe on a park. Second, the instructor defines the goal of the student conversation. The speaker is asking for direction, the speaker ordering coffee, or the speaker talking about movie they recently saw, or etc. Third, or the last step is the student conversation in pair for a designated amount of time. This activity gives students the chance to improve their communication skills in the TL in a low-pressure situation. Most students are more comfortable speaking in pairs rather than in front of the entire class. Instructors need to be aware of difference between a conversation and utterance. Students may use same utterance repeatedly when doing this activity and not actually have a creative conversation. If instructors do not regulate what kind of conversation students are having, then the student might not be truly improving their communication skill. Number two is interview. An interview is an oral activity done in pairs, whose main goal is to develop student interpersonal skill in CL. For example, first, the instructor gives each student the same set of questions to ask a partner. Second, the student take turns asking and answering the question in pairs. This activity is highly structured, allowing the instructor more closely monitor student response. It can zone in on one specific aspect of grammar or vocabulary, while it's still being a primarily communicative activity and giving the student communicative benefit. This is and actually should be used in primarily the lower level of language class because it will most beneficial to lower level speakers. Higher level speakers should be having unpredictable conversation in the TL, where neither the question nor the answer are scripted or expected. If this activity were used with higher level speaker, it wouldn't have many benefits. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you for watching my video. And last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye, see you.